Hello, I am here today to try to give you a bit of an explanation on how we plan on using our Travel Dreams Fun Schooling Journal. I got it as a PDF and I have completely taken it apart and recreated it for our needs. So I'm using it a little bit differently depending on the child. However, I will show you what I've got going on here and hopefully it makes sense. So this is the, both of the kids will get one of these, and I intentionally made this our front cover so that they can put their name and date and everything on here, and we will know whose is whose. So in this particular section, I have, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? And this is kind of the introduction. It's got all of the cities, countries, and continents on here for them to fill out. They've got their suitcases that they can decorate when they decide what cities they want to visit in the future, and then they can choose their travel books here. And then it's got all the maps for them to label, the list of places, for their travel maps. So this is all towards the beginning of the book. So I have put all of this into a book for each of them so that they will each have their own. Now, my son, who is 13, likes to have freedom of choice. So this is how I have put his travel journal together. We have a book, another bound book that I put together for him with a bunch of resources in it as we do we're doing like world travel from home this year. So we are exploring the entire world, continent by continent, going deep into certain countries. And so as we finish each continent, I'm going to ask him to choose a couple of cities within those countries or continents that he would like to do a research project on. And you'll see in a minute that there are ones in this Travel Dreams journal, many of them, that are already put together. In fact, I think if I pull this up, you can see which cities are covered. Give me 1 second. So all of these cities are the ones that are already covered with pre-established books, pre-established pages. So these are the cities that they would already be encountering in their studies through this. And I will show you in a minute what I did with these because I did them differently for my daughter. But my son, like I said, likes to have freedom of choice. So he will get to choose perhaps maybe 2 or 3 cities per continent that he would like to research. So these are at the back of the journal and they are open-ended. So he literally gets to choose his city, learn all about it. Popular foods, traditional clothing, draw the flag, a quote or proverb, a historical event, a famous landmark. Things to know when traveling to, what to see, write about a historic event, what to do, and then he gets to go on to the next city. There was a section about fashion. I chose to take it out because it didn't, the way I wanted to do the front and back sheets, it just worked better to do it this way, and I didn't think he was going to miss that topic. Now for my daughter, so I put together these journals. I have one for each continent, and this is kind of going to be our guide through our studies. So just for example, with North America, we've got a bunch of information up here that they're going to be working through. I've got a lot of crafts and activities folded in here, but this is what I was looking for. As we come across, so we're gonna be doing Canada, right? We'll be flipping through and doing some information on Canada. And I've taken these from like 6 or 7 different resources. I mean, everything that's in here. Oh, this binder is a little funky. Sorry, bear with me for a second. I don't wanna lose this, I'm gonna set you down. Sorry, I don't want to lose these pages. I don't want them all to fall out, and I want to be able to flip through and show you guys. I apologize. Okay, so I've got like 7 different resources that I've used to put things together into these continent binders. And as we come to that country, we will go in and we will dig into the city that is from our Travel Dreams Fun Schooling Journal. So in this case, this is Montreal, Canada. We get to look in a book. So it's a very similar format. Now I've rearranged the order of these pages a little bit to work in here. So just so you know, these, see, they're a little bit out of order, but it worked, and I've done the same format for all of them. What I did was I took the cover sheet and I moved it here so that we have our traditional costumes here, and we've got traditional clothing noted here. We've got the popular foods, flag, quote or proverb, a historical event, a famous landmark, things to know when traveling, what to see, write about a historical event and what to do, find a recipe. Oh, this was the other part I did not include for my son. Find a recipe, write the ingredients and instructions, step-by-step food prep, all about styles. This is what I was talking about, fashion in the city and modern style. So those are the few pages that they do have in the blank version, but I did not put them in my son's journal. So that is how I am planning on using it. As you can see, here's another one, San Francisco. So same format. You can ignore that. I told you I did double-sided pages, so we're just ignoring that. Oh wait, no, there's Las Vegas. It really is there. Las Vegas and then San Francisco. Same format for each one. So we will be using that to go a little bit deeper into the cities that we are studying. So anyway, I hope that that was helpful. That is not what the original journal looked like, but that's what worked for us in the way that I have set up our continent studies. So I guess it just goes to show that these journals, especially in a PDF format, can be very modified, easily modified. So anyway, hope you found that helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. I will link down below so that you can go get your own copy if you'd like it. Thanks, bye.